John Machonsky.
Mike, I sound like a child.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Video Game Choo Choo. It's the end of E3.
Yeah, we've done it. We've been to E3. We went, we came, we saw, we played games, video.
Mm-hmm. Man, I'm a little tired.
Just a little.
I mean, like, John and I are going to try and hit up the last E3 party thing. And then we have tomorrow to relax, to come down from this intense high of video games and covering them. Will Westwater is here with us.
Yes, I am. Ayo, pretty fucking tired as well. Ayo. Yeah, I'm... Oh, God.
I forgot to make a questions post. So, Will, last 2 days of E3, we didn't do a podcast either, but like you weren't even on. You would not have been on it. So tell us, what did you see? What was the highlights?
Well, could you hand me my phone, please?
Yes, I may.
But, because I have a bunch of my notes and shit on there. But
you got
right
Instagram
now,
likes.
Today, I played, whatchamacallit? I played a couple things. All right. I'll just do my rundown.
All right, well.
So I tried out the Core FX vest, and that was really cool.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyway, it's a small Kickstarter, and what it is it's a vest that you wear, and it plugs into the audio of the whatever console or PC you're using, and it rumbles accordingly. I was a big fan. It was pretty cool. I mean, it's a tiny little peripheral. It's pretty light, and I think you put that on with the Virtuix Omni, which I also tried out, and like the Morpheus or the Oculus, you're fucking there, man.
Yeah.
It was cool. The Virtuix Omni was very fun. I was very happy that I had an appointment with those guys and tried it out. It works pretty well. Definitely could, everything can always be fine-tuned, as with both of these things. But I'm very excited that it's a reality for some of these things. Also, Project Morpheus and Oculus, I really made sure to hit up all that stuff, and it was great. Morpheus, I mean, the flight simulator, you felt like you were in a fucking, like, X-Wing. That may have actually... It probably went Rainbow Six and then Project Morpheus. Just for me. Other than that, Metal Gear Solid, I'm not even a fan of that, and I really loved it. Hotline Miami 2, very excited about that. Got a bunch of great interviews, and I'll post an article on that eventually. I love Super Smash Bros. On 3DS. A little bummed I couldn't get the Wii U one, couldn't try that out, but don't worry, we have John Machonsky. He will talk about that. And then, what else? Destiny was very fun. Destiny's fun. I mean,
I gotta get my hands on that alpha.
It was like, it reminded me a lot of the Halo kind of physics and things like that, and that made sense, and it was pretty rad, obviously, with Bungie. Far Cry 4 was pretty fun. Tougher. I didn't know that game was that...
Yeah, that demo was hard.
The demo was hard.
I get the impression that they didn't have, like, all the upgrades on or something.
Yeah, and then, but Rainbow Six Siege, amazing. Big fan. Had a great time with that. So yeah, that was my E3, and then I spent also just a ton of time meeting people. So
yeah, same.
So that was great, and
I met all of Giant Bomb. That's my checklist.
Yeah,
got it all. We actually booked some people for guest month at this show. So guest month should be pretty fucking cool. I've been talking with some other people over email. We booked 2 people at this show, so now we just have 1 spot left, which is great because I was super worried about that. I was like, we were coming up on July, and I was like, oh, fuck, guest month, right, that thing. So we should have a slate. Patrick Klepek is still slated to open it up. I can't promise this, but I might be trying to follow up with some other people for like passenger cars or like a feature or something. And guest month, it'll be back in full force. So, Will, anything else you saw?
Well, I'm trying to think, what did I just not mention? I did Just Dance. That was kind of cool. I actually like that. I think that's... I didn't know you can just download the app, pull it up on a browser, and play.
Yeah, I saw that they were talking about that during the Ubisoft press conference, and that was super cool.
I mean, can you imagine, like, and I talked to the guy who, like, came up with the idea, and I was like, you need to make, like, fucking 30 cents on the dollar for what you're doing. I mean, that's It's awesome.
Yeah.
Like I mean, that's an amazing idea, and that's another. I think one thing that I really took away from this whole thing was, and I think you guys, tell your stories, but everybody's so nice. I mean, this is my second E3, and so I can tell you from the last one too. But even this one, where I felt like we all had kind of more of a purpose, where we're all working, we're all doing our own stuff, and the idea that, like, I don't know, everybody just kind of comes together. There were no serious, like, rivalries. No one's a dick.
Yeah.
Like, I really can't stress that enough. And that's something that, like, I think it's partially because we have such a young medium. Like, this is pretty...
It's really small, because, like, if you're a dick, everyone knows it.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
And because the internet, because with a lot of gaming communities, they're very big, like, they will spot dicks and destroy them. So, they will phase them out of existence.
Engage.
But no, that's... And I loved it. I mean, I think at the end, I took an Instagram of the PS4 mural that was outside that they had. I think they had commissioned that they were painting it as E3 went on. Really
right.
cool. I mean, it's like funny and stuff, but at the end of the day, like, all the, like, in the press room, everybody started applauding at the end of E3.
Yeah, like, as soon as E3 was over, everyone started, like, just applauding, and that, like, almost brought a tear to my eye.
Like, yeah, it was... I mean, it was kind of this moment where you're like...
Call it cheesy, but it was my first E3, and it was something special.
And not
it was
only that,
something
but,
really
like,
special.
Not only that, but it was this kind of like... I mean...
It's a feeling that you made it.
No, and this is something Jack Trenton said to me, that he was like, we have people from over 100 countries, well over 100 countries, from all around the world coming here, and we're talking about one thing, we're talking about video games, and, like... I mean, even though that's, it's gotten bigger because of the money that's in it, and it's gotten bigger, but... I mean, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, I just think it's amazing that even as the money keeps getting there, I talked to one of this casting director who I know, and she actually just said, "Oh my God, I went to this party like the other night," and I think she was at, it wasn't Bethesda. She was at the Bethesda party, and she goes, "It was like more glamorous, as glamorous, if not more glamorous than the Hollywood parties I go to."
Wow.
And I was like, well. The money's there for it. You know what I mean? It's...
So, John, we basically went to a Hollywood party.
No,
That's
I mean,
neat.
but those parties they were crazy decadent. Open bar's ridiculously expensive. We don't even drink. But even...
Like, Will specifically got some kind of concoction that wasn't alcoholic, but made it look like he was drinking.
Exactly. You gotta fake it till you make it. I'm telling you. You just get... you just ask for a club soda and lime. And then say no vodka, because they'll usually just add vodka straight up, which is what happened to me initially, and I just, like, threw it away. I know that sounds lame to some of our listeners. Probably they're like, "Oh my God, these chodes!" But at the same time, like I don't know, we're not dicks against people who do drink.
Yeah, like, it would be bad if we went to a party and then, like, got drunk, and then we're the underage guys who got drunk at our first E3 party, and that would just be bad.
Yeah, not only that, but I just don't even drink, and none of us do. But
yeah, that's also true. But I feel like.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's a good idea for us to
but
not.
It's cool. It's again another little trick that you put.
Yeah, put that down.
I learned that from the movie 21, where they're like, "You see that? And you have fucking what's his face from who played Morpheus?
Hey, Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne in that movie. He's like talking about like, you see that? He ordered a club soda and lime, no vodka. It makes it look like he's drinking, but he's not. He's focused. And you're like, oh, fuck. So, yeah, so it looks like you're drinking, but you're not. Very smart. Little pro tip. Just anybody,
I'll go to that when I'm trawling for scoops.
Absolutely. No, and it's huge. Yeah. So, yeah, team, that was my... I mean, I'm fucking tired as shit, and I still gotta write... I gotta write a couple more articles.
As we sit here, I'm rethinking going to that party.
Yeah,
because I
don't
yawning.
Yeah, don't even worry about it.
I probably will by the end of the night. But right now, I'm just letting the tired wash over me.
Just drink some garbage energy drink or whatever it is called with Sunset
All right,
Overdrive.
so let's make it with that. Let's transition to John Machonsky.
Hi.
We recorded your ordeal.
Yeah, we recorded a video of me trying, because I went and I got a hands-off look at Sunset Overdrive today. And that was really cool. I think, if Smash on Wii U and 3DS, like, together is my game of the show. But Mike saying that I'm not allowed to say that.
I mean, like, you are, but...
Alright.
Like, everyone could have guessed that.
Other than that, it's definitely Sunset Overdrive. That
game just looks so cool.
It looks so cool. But they gave out cans of energy drink. And it's not... it wasn't orange. Like, I thought they would have put some orange food dye in it, at least.
Or some orange flavoring.
Because I drank some of that, and it was sugar.
It's really bad.
It was super disgusting.
It's like if someone, like, melted Sour Patch Kids and then made you drink it.
Yeah, it was really gross. All three of us drank some of it, and it was bad.
Yeah, it was so bad that I was, like, spilling it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't go in my mouth.
I was gonna, like, save the can, but then, like, I started thinking about it, and I was like, you know what, the thing is probably just gonna smell like sugar, and then it's gonna, like, rot, and that's just gonna sit in my fucking room.
You could have washed it out.
Whatever, it's fine. I would have forgotten to do that, and then I would have, like, opened up my luggage, and, this just smells, oh god.
John, the gases killed John.
Yeah, the fucking fumes from this heinous drink murder me.
Yeah, well, you had some of that. You drank more of it.
I drank a lot of it.
Yeah.
I ended up...
Why? Why did you do that?
I don't even
Like, your tongue came into contact with it.
Like a bunch. Dude, I don't even know. Part of it was for the video, because I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I was just sitting in the background while you're talking to him, just chugging this thing? But
and then, like, your brain started taking over and was like, what
am I doing right now?
This needs to end.
Yeah, I forgot I was drinking nuclear garbage piss. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But yeah, team, it was good. Feel bad. This is gonna be the tired cast.
Yeah, yeah. We gotta keep it moving. We gotta keep moving.
Like I'm
John, Witcher 3. What do you think?
I'm pretty awake. Yeah, I also got a hands-off look at The Witcher 3 today.
Talk about it.
That was the last thing that they were showing at E3. Like, period.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I have no prior experience with The Witcher. That series never really seemed interesting to me. That game still doesn't really look like I'd be super into it, but from what I've seen, what they showed, it looked like a really well-made game, and I'm certain that there are plenty of people who are excited for this game. Like, I'm seeing a lot of people saying this is like game of the show for them. And
yeah, it was pretty neat. I mean,
it was neat. Like, I'm not saying that there isn't cool stuff in there. Like, the combat looked really fluid. A lot of the monster design and all that was super nifty.
I'm very excited it's coming for Xbox One.
Yeah.
Like, let me just say, as someone who's not a big PC guy at all, I don't have a PC.
I don't remember. Did the other Witcher games come out on consoles?
The first one did.
Oh.
No, second one. Sorry.
Second one did?
The second one had the enhanced edition remake thing.
Oh, okay. Alright, but yeah, that game looks alright. I'm pissed.
Yeah, I will play that. I have a free code for it.
Yeah, Mike got a free code for it and a fucking statue, and then when I walked out of there, I was like, hey, do you guys have any more statues? And they're like, we ran out a couple hours ago, and I was like, whatever. I don't care. Like, I would have...
You gave them your card?
I gave him my card, but, like, I would have probably just looked at that statue, like, twice and been like, whatever, and, like, put it in my closet or something. Sold it on eBay or something, I don't know.
I don't know, for me it's a nice souvenir. And I collect plastic things, so it'll fit.
Like, I like a lot of the little souvenirs that I've gotten, and, like, the big stuff that I've... Like, I'm gonna wear the hell out of the shirts that I got.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of really nice shirts. Like, I'm wearing one right now. I got from one Alex Jabali, who I didn't mention yet, but I interviewed him on camera.
The die has been cast.
The die was cast, and the
die was ass.
The bones were red, and though them's bones were good, let me tell you. Yeah, it was a nice little chat. I just talked to him for like 7.5 minutes, just asking him a couple questions, nothing big, trying to get him to talk about some Dive Kick DLC. He said he let me know something like not really anything major, but he just kind of let loose that this character's gonna have crazy mirror matches. So that's, like, new information that I don't think they've really talked about, so that's cool.
Did you get a news post up about it?
I probably should then.
Well,
I don't know.
Do that before we upload this podcast on Saturday.
Okay.
Maybe Friday. We'll see.
I don't know. We'll see.
We're recording this on Thursday, so, like, I don't know when this is going to go up. Our hotel internet is not good for podcast uploading.
Yeah, it's not good for, like, anything.
Not really, no.
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, I don't know. Did I talk about going to see Phantom Pain? I don't remember. Yeah, okay. I also, with Will, we went into the Konami booth and saw Phantom Pain. There's info all over on other websites, but they talked about how Mother Base is going to be an actual place you can go to, and you're going to be able to customize it exactly how you want, and you can go to other people's Mother Bases. Like, if you play multiplayer with someone, whoever's hosting, you can go to their Mother Base, and that'll be where you can regroup and all that. It's really neat.
Yeah, also, Phantom Pain has horse poops.
Yeah, you can press a button to make your horse poop.
Wait, no, I don't think you press a button.
I think you press a button.
I thought it just randomly does it.
No, I think you press a button.
This is the most important question we could ever ask on this podcast.
I think we should fight right now. Throw down.
I don't think we need
poops.
I think Will would win.
Yeah.
No offense, John.
Dude, he does CrossFit. Of course he'd win.
Look at his body.
He'd throw me like he throws
John.
his barrels.
John,
or
look
whatever
intensely at his body. Look at it deeply. Look at his muscles.
I've seen it. It's great. Yeah, he's pumping his pecs right now.
Stare at his ass.
He's. I can't stare at his ass. He's sitting.
Will, get up so John can stare.
No,
at your
I don't
ass.
need to. He's like bumping his pecs right now. Like, I'm intimidated as hell. Yeah, it's scary.
Will, you're the fucking worst.
It's frightening.
I hate you so much.
I love how he's like writing something right now.
He's fucking writing something.
He's doing something for. He's doing something for Parade.
I have to make
magazine.
sure it's all edited and good.
That's fine.
You're dead to me.
Yeah, so I got this really nice Killer Instinct shirt from Jabali because he's working for Iron Galaxy now, and Iron Galaxy's doing season 2 of Killer Instinct. I didn't actually play the game, which I'm a little I feel bad for, but it was packed the whole time, and I was kind of scurrying around for a bunch of stuff. So, when I get an Xbox One, I'll play it. Or when I go to CEO, I'll play it, because Jabali said that he's going to try to get the new character that they show, TJ Combo, there. But yeah, Jabali goes into a lot of detail about TJ Combo and talks about like CEO and stuff on that interview, so hopefully we get that edited together and put up sometime soon. Because that was really good. Like, Alex is a really nice guy. I'm really happy to have finally met him. Like, really. He's super cool. And I'd love to, like, have him on something again, because he's really cool.
Yeah, I think we should schedule a passionate card with him or something.
Sure.
Anything else you saw, John?
Okay, I'm just gonna go through, like, I'm gonna, like, look over at, like, all the bullshit that I got. Alright, yeah, no, this is a
You
good...
went to Hipshot Dog.
Okay, let me tell you fuckers about this stupid bullshit thing that I got.
Oh,
No.
don't be mean.
I'm not gonna be mean. It's
You
just...
were just me. Don't be mean.
Okay, I know, I'm just kidding. It's not something that I would ever use.
It's ridiculous.
It's really ridiculous.
But,
it's
like,
not something I would ever
it's
use.
not something that I could ever get mad about. Like, I'm sure this has some value to somebody.
Yeah, okay, so it is it's a thing that you plug into your Xbox or console of choice. It says that you can even use it on a Wii or Wii U. It is called the Hipshot Dot, and it is a red dot sight attachment for first-person shooter games. Pretty much what you do is you put it where your reticule would be, the middle of your reticule would be, and it makes it so you don't have to aim anymore. You don't have to press down on the aim button, so you can just do hip shots forever. You can do no scoping with sniper rifles, you can do machine gun headshots, all that bullshit. It's just a little dot. It's a sticky, like one of those suction. It's a suction cup with a dot in the middle of it, and you just put it where it is. The guy talking to me about this said that like pro first-person shooter people on Xbox and like Call of Duty and all that, they do a trick where they take clear tape and they right in the middle of it they put some Sharpie and then they put that where it would be, and that's how they do no scopes and all that. So I guess this does have use. Like, this is something that people would want, and I think like it's kind of interesting, but like I would not have any use for it because I don't play first person shooters. Like, honestly, like I told the guy I was gonna write something about it, but pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give this to my brother because he plays first person shooters like crazy. Like, he plays Call of Duty and Battlefield and all that, and I'm gonna ask him to use it, and I'm gonna ask him how he feels about it because I think that'd be the best way to do it.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just a nice gift for him too, you know, because I went to E3. I was like, you know, I'm gonna try to get something for some people. If I can get something, like, this is good for my brother, and I got a little plush toy. I got ran around for this fucking plush toy.
The things you do for love.
Yeah, for my friggin' girlfriend. Like, she better be... she is thankful. She is thankful. I shouldn't say that she better be, because she is thankful. But I'm gonna get that to her. Yeah, no, because I got it from... Yeah, here's something I should talk about. Because I kind of brought it up a bunch of times. The Harvest Moon split. Yeah, it's crazy. I think Xseed must have known that Natsumi was going to announce their own Harvest Moon game, and they tried to get like the announcement out ahead of them. But I don't think they had their game done or further along, because the Xseed Harvest Moon game is really, really poorly optimized, and it wasn't fun at all. Like it was like a tutorial thing that was just like, walk up to someone and sell something, and you walk up to them and sell something. It's like, you did something, yay! But it's like, they had like the full Harvest Moon game, like from Natsumi, and the Xseed game is the most basic Harvest Moon game you could think of. Like, there's nothing special about it. But the Natsumi game, you can like just completely edit the entire farm. Like, you can dig up mountains, you can cut down trees, you can plant new trees, you can build new mountains, you can make your farm look however you want, and you have to actively unlock seasons. Like, the storyline is that the seasons have gone away from this land, so it's always winter, and you have to unlock the other seasons. So I think, like, they're actually doing different stuff with the gameplay in the Natsumi version. Like, this sounds like the next step for Harvest Moon, and Story of Seasons just sounds like they're just doing more of the same. And it's really weird, because, like, the Xseed one is, like, a previously made game, and it's so poorly done. Like, I don't know what's up. Like, I was looking on Twitter about this game, and they were saying, like, yeah, this is like a rough build. Like, I've seen this game, and it looks better than this. It's so strange. I don't know, that Harvest Moon thing. It's like one of the more interesting stories that nobody's really talking about, and I hope there's like some sort of leak about this. Like, I want to know what the hell went on about this, because it's like Natsumi, it looked like they didn't have any money, and that's why they didn't localize this Harvest Moon game, but then it turns out that they're making their own, and it's better than the one they skipped over. It's so strange. I played a lot of Smash Bros. A lot of it.
Too much.
A lot.
Arguably.
I played enough that I want a t-shirt. That's all I wanted. There were people, like, playing enough... Like, there were people walking out of there with, like, medals because they won so many matches. I wasn't going to be able to do that because I don't know the characters well enough. I finally got to know Mega Man enough, and he's very strange. He's a very strange character. I don't know, a lot of the new characters feel really weird to me. I tried to play as many of the new characters as possible, but then eventually I was like, I need to get this shirt, so I'm just going to stick with Mega Man. I don't like how Villager feels at all, and Greninja's cool. I really like Greninja, but Villager is so weird. I don't know what's up with Villager. It's just making me want to play the game more, though, especially because they announced Pac-Man. Pac-Man looks like a lot of fun. Mii Fighter looks like a lot of fun. All these characters look like a lot of fun, but I want to, like, actually actively play as them. Let's see, what else did I play? Oh, God. I just looked over that bag. Oh, Christ.
Uh-huh. We all know what game you're talking about.
Okay, so we're not gonna...
Sonic Poo.
Yeah, we're not gonna get to, like, game of the show. I mean, I already kind of mentioned mine would be Sunset Overdrive. But...
I'd say Smash Brothers.
Okay, alright. Or Smash Bros. My game of the show is Smash Brothers. But... if we're gonna talk about worst game of the show, that I played at least... fucking Sonic Boom, everyone. Oh my...
That looks like a bad game.
God, it's so fucking bad. I played the Wii U version. Jesus Christ. Nothing about it makes any fucking sense. Okay. So... I don't, like... I said this to Mike. I could barely remember the game's name when I brought it up, but fucking, do you remember Bulletstorm?
Yeah.
That tether thing that you have in Bulletstorm? Every character in Sonic Boom has that. And you use it to grab enemies and throw them into other things. Like, there's interactable... there's stuff in the environment that you can interact with, and it's, like, the dumbest thing. There's this bombs on the sides of... Like, there's, like, 2 or 3 bombs on the sides of every arena. It's like, just throw a robot into the bomb. Who cares? It's like, I don't understand why you added a tether thing to Sonic. Like, they made it this, like, this really poorly done platformer. Like, this feels like a PS2 platformer that, like, never went past the first game. Like, this is, like... This makes no goddamn sense. Every character has, like, a special ability. I only played 1 level, and you could play as Sonic or Knuckles in that level, and... The AI was so bad, I had to switch between the different characters in order to make them, like, jump up a ledge. Because it was like, I would jump up the ledge as Sonic, and then Knuckles would, like, get stuck on the geometry, so I'd have to switch over to Knuckles, and then I'd just jump with Knuckles. Like, Knuckles didn't know how to jump. The robots were also very, very dumb. They would barely attack me, and when they did, like, 90% of the time, they would just walk up to me, just so I could use them, I could lasso them, and throw them into something that I'd have to throw them into. Like, it's so bad. It is really, really bad. Like, that game's coming out so soon. Isn't it coming out in, like, a couple months?
November.
That game is garbage. That game is not... Oh, my God.
They didn't make a good Sonic game.
No. I mean, like... Fuck.
What a surprise.
Yeah, well, you say...
The streak continues.
No, you say that, but, like, there's... Okay, listen. There's good things.
Sonic Rush and Sonic Rush Adventure are the 2 good Sonic games.
No, here's what I'm saying. There's at least good ideas in most Sonic games. They're just implemented poorly. There's nothing fucking good about Sonic Boom. There's nothing about Sonic Boom that makes me interested. Get that shit out of here. I'm still gonna keep that bag they gave me. Because I think it'd be funny to show up, like, if I gotta, like, sleep over at someone's house or something, I'm just gonna put all my stuff in the Sonic Boom bag, and I'm like, hey, yo!
Yeah.
Hey, yo!
Good overnight bag.
Exactly. It's huge,
You
too.
have a lot of good overnight bags.
That's what I'm saying. I got the Persona 4 Dancing All Night bag, because I went over to the Atlas booth. They were giving those out like crazy. That's my 3rd bag that I got, though, because it's made out of, like, literal toilet paper, and it keeps ripping.
Like our fucking tripod bag.
Yeah.
Like, as the first day we needed that thing, we walked out of the convention center. As we were walking, like, it ripped. The strap ripped.
Yeah.
And then the zipper broke. So
So
now
we're
I
like,
just have to throw it away, because
Yeah.
it's fucking useless.
I had to carry the tripod around, like, the entire week. That was pretty good.
See anything else?
I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, because I went over to the Atlas booth. I talked about meeting David last episode.
I want to say you did.
But yeah, no, I finally met him. He was a really nice guy too. They only had 2 NIS games there. They had Fairy Fencer F, which is supposed to be like Neptunia, like the actual RPG. And that looked fine. I guess I'll probably play that when we get it. Some other game I don't remember, but it looked like it was just a trailer. Like, they had Fairy Fencer actually playable, but the other game was, like, not far along. Did we talk about the things that we both went to?
I already forgot what we both went to.
The Deep Silver shit?
Oh, yeah. No, we
did?
didn't. We did
not?
We did not.
I mean, you want to talk about it? Because that's more your forte. Like, I mean,
Sure.
I'll just say we went to see Dead Island 2 and Homefront The Revolution.
Yep.
And I wasn't wowed by either of them. Like, I have a very slight interest in Dead Island 2, just because the trailer was so good, and they showed a gameplay prototype and it didn't look bad.
At the very least, that game will be okay.
Yeah, at the very least, that game will be okay, because I mean, Dead Island 1, I
really
actually talking to the Deep Silver people, they were saying, like, yeah, Dead Island 1 was good for us, but it's like, we don't want to be grimdark anymore. Like they said, if we put out something like the Dead Island 1 trailer again, everyone would have told us to fuck off.
Yeah. We're talking to Will Powers from Deep Silver.
I respect that.
Dude, Will Powers is a nice dude.
He was a really nice dude.
He's really nice.
He was really
very
nice.
handsome. The Will Westwater of PR.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
in PR?
Yeah, he's
That
still,
makes
he's
us
still,
sense.
he's still
That
in
makes
PR.
sense.
That was basically his party.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I might start doing PR one of these days. You know, I could do that shit.
Most game journalists go over to that side of the fence.
Yeah. I think I could totally do that. The only thing is, there'd be a lot of ass kissing, but that could also be really fun.
Yeah, if you're good at it.
I think I want to do that.
I'm trying to wrap up. I played a little bit. I played through a song in Fantasia.
Better wrap up. How was that?
It was fun.
Awesome.
It was real fun.
You saw Eric Pope there, right?
I met Eric Pope. He was
a nice guy.
He was the one that I like. That like, I guess in the Fantasia booth they had someone who just stood next to you and did all the moves. So I guess you felt a little better or something. So you didn't feel like you're the only one acting like an idiot. Because it's not dumb. It's a very silly game. It's super silly,
Awesome.
but it's fun.
That makes me excited. I like silly.
Yeah,
and fun.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if you know anything about how it plays.
Vaguely.
Okay, basically it's a rhythm game where you're just using your hands, and you little arrows will pop up on the screen, and you just move your hands up. And,
Oh,
like,
that
as
sounds
it's
so
popping up.
fucking great.
Yeah, and there's circles, and then you punch to do the circles.
Ah!
Yeah, but what it is when you pick a song, they give you choices. What it is like, for example, I was just like, I walked in and Eric Pope was like, "Do you got anything that you want to play?" I was like, "Just give me something that's fun," and he picks a fun song, like the band Fun. So I was like, "Aha!" No, he did Some Nights, and
It's a good song.
It's a good song, and it was really good in the game. But the thing is that what they do is they're right before the song actually starts, they give you a choice wheel, or what it is you punch and then pull up, or pull up, left or right. And if you punch up, it gives you the original mix of the song. But if you pick one of the other choices, they mix up the structure of it. So like if you punch up, there's the original. If you go to the left, they'll introduce like big band brass instruments into the song. If you go to the right, it's more like electronic.
Okay.
But you can also mix that
There's
up.
a fucking police car. Los Angeles. They're compensating for us not doing that cop show parody.
I guess so.
Man, I'm so bummed we didn't get to do that.
Yeah, that was
next
upsetting.
Year. Next year.
We'll do it.
Next year's True Detective.
Yeah, True Detective. But
True Detective.
so I for the main bass line, I had it be like all brass instruments, and then I had like an electric piano in the background, and then I had the regular vocals, and it sounded nice. And there's moments where you can like kind of flail around, and you can like have a track overlaid over the music. So I just had like a like as it's going, and it's like you do random shit, but it still comes out sounding really pretty and really nice. And as you're just kind of fooling around with it, it's like, yeah, it gives you a score, but at the end of the day, it's just kind of like I made this weird mixed up version of this song, and it was really nice, and it makes you feel like you're you're creating music. It's super super fun. Like you feel like a composer. It's so good. It's very good game.
It seems really cool. I'm sad I missed that. That and D4 are my biggest regrets.
Yeah,
I didn't get to see those.
Because here's what happened to me. Like, I'm happy that I stood in some lines to get some swag stuff. Like, I stood in line for a while to get a Persona 4 Arena print. I stood in line for that puppy for Grace. I stood in line for some other shit. I'm not going to keep listing. But I got in line for a Disney Infinity toy because I played Disney Infinity 2.0.
How was that?
It's okay, I guess. I don't know. I got walked through by like one of the producers, and he was just telling me the shit that they're adding, and I was like, all right, whatever. But as I was walking out, I saw that people were walking out with like friggin' toys. I was like, you know what? Let me wait in line for this. I get in line. I stand there for like 10 minutes, and all of a sudden it just hits me like, what the fuck am I doing? I should be playing video games. And I just walked out of line, and I walked straight over to Fantasia because nobody was playing it, and I just played it, and I was like, I'm in love with this. Cool. Like, I'm so happy I didn't stand in line.
That is like the E3 epiphany.
Yeah, that's when I was just like, what the fuck? I should be playing games. And, I mean, like...
Give Eric Pope your card.
Yeah.
Give him a chooch card.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I'm not... Like I said, I'm not upset that I did what I did. I missed playing 2 games that I wanted to play. I didn't play Splatoon. the new Nintendo game. But I honestly probably wouldn't have played it at all because the line for that was crazy long, and I would have probably gotten bored. And I didn't play D4 either. I wanted to play D4 and I didn't. And that's it. I played Dive Kick with myself just so I could try out Johnny Gat, just to see what his kick was like. I don't know when they're gonna put out Edition Plus. I hope they do that soon, but you know.
What else?
I could talk. I think you guys should talk about what games you guys played. I'll save the Smash Bros. Invitational talk for later. I'll talk about that.
You should probably talk about that on Thursday's podcast.
Okay, all right then. I'll save that for another time. But,
okay,
yeah, that's about all I played.
You guys haven't touched this, have you?
No, we haven't. Feel free,
Luis. I'm sorry again.
Back at it again at the line.
I'm sorry, Luis. You slept on it, you fucker.
So, I was basically editing a video for Destructoid the whole week. On Wednesday.
But Mike, you were on a video.
That's true. I was on the Destructoid video for
So
Forza
cool.
Horizon 2.
So cool.
You can check it out. I think it was filmed. Kenny from Revision 3. He filmed that with his camera. Really good camera. Turned out arguably the best looking video of the show. So I won that round, Scoville. So I was basically editing a video for those guys. And on Wednesday, our other video editor got mugged. And he was in the hospital for half the day, and then
what?
he was just Michael Jordan got mugged coming out of the Twitch party.
That's what happened to his eye.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. That's crazy.
So basically I was the only video editor for Destructoid for Wednesday and most of Thursday. So I was really just cranking that shit out. But I did find some time to play a couple games. I played Dying Light, the Techland zombie thing, and that game seems like it has some issues that should be fixed. The motion blur is fucking ridiculous. That game is unplayable with that on. I would not even bother if they don't fix that thing. And I think that's the only game I actually played. I played Ho Hokum, and that seems alright. I might try and get a code for that or something. Try and get into it more. It looks gorgeous. It sounds gorgeous. But I don't know that it's something that I'd be necessarily willing to spend money on out of sight. The rest of the games I saw were all hands-off demos. So I saw Forza Horizon 2, as I mentioned earlier. That game still has drivatars, which is the biggest bummer for me. I just want regular old AI. Yeah. I don't want to have all these random people. So with events, I want to know that I'm racing against hard AI or easy AI. I want that. I want to be able to play that game like a game. I don't want to play it like some kind of fucking social experiment, you know? Yeah. So it was kind of bummer to see that back, but it still looks great, it still runs great. You can the world is bigger, they have more music, they have more cars. Atmospherically, it's still Forza Horizon, and I think that's what matters, at least to me, as someone who doesn't give a shit about racing games normally. I also saw, like John said, we went to a Deep Silver presentation for Homefront: The Revolution and Dead Island 2. Oh, I also got my hands on the Metro Redux, or Redo, and that game seems still good, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like a complete visual overhaul. It feels like the PC version, and I played the PC version, so I don't know. We'll see. It seems like all the DLC is included, so I actually might give that a try. Homefront: The Revolution seems alright. That demo just seems not great, and I have a feeling that it was heavily scripted. My friend Ryan, I don't think he would speak to that because he was the one running the demo. But sort of the way it pans up into the skies, it ends. Just there's no way that's real. I have a hard time believing he was actually playing that. I love you, Ryan, but I have a hard time believing that. I don't know. It seemed like that's just a crappy game to demo.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oh shoot. Keep going.
All right. So, Dead Island 2. My main question: do they have analog combat where you can hold down the left stick and then hold down the left trigger, flick the stick, and then control your swings?
No, and you know what? I can parallel that to when Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out.
Yeah.
And my one question was, are the webs going to hit the buildings?
Yeah.
It's a small thing, but it goes a long way.
Absolutely. When you and John get around to playing Dead Island, because you both have the copies now.
Yeah, no,
actually,
we do.
You know what? The three of us should play together sometime.
I would do that.
Because we all have PS3s, we could all just play together.
Okay.
I think that could be really fun. So, analog combat. it is go into the options, turn that on. It will make the game a million times better. Like, it's something you kind of have to get used to at first, but once you do, like, it's arguably the reason I love the first game. That and the loot, because I love loot. Oh, the colored loot, and you get to make like orange lightning axes and like purple poison katanas. Oh, it's so good. I love loot so much. You can craft. Oh, it's so good. And there's still crafting in this game, but you don't need a workbench, which I think is great. They've overhauled combat a little bit, so it seems like you'll be able to control your swings. That's what they said to me. So hopefully that's the case. Because like with Dying Light, I was just like slamming on the right trigger, and it was basically worthless to me because I don't really have a general idea of how the combat is like supposed to work. So seeing that come back for Dead Island 2 was great. I'm very happy about that. And then the last thing I saw was No Man's Sky, the game I was the most excited to see. And Sean from Hello Games, he gave the demo, and it was just it's promising in a lot of different ways. I kind of wish there was just like something I could play with, like just give me an alpha or something. I just need to play that game so I can figure out how it works. But they assuage a lot of my fears about like everything looking kind of samey, and a lot of the things out of that demo was like, we're doing it our way. You're coming along for the ride, or you're not coming along at all.
So, one thing you played it, right? You played Rainbow.
Rainbow. Yeah. Rainbow
you played
Six.
it? You played it?
I played it like the first
Dude,
time.
fucking A.
That's a great game.
All right, let's talk about this.
That might be my game of the show.
You guys talk about that. I'm the only one that didn't play any Ubisoft games.
That was my game of the show.
It's really good.
Yeah, the Ubisoft people were pretty funny. I talked to them on the first day. I said, I don't have any appointments, but I'm with da-da-da, you know, my
your
shtick,
usual bullshit.
my shtick that works. And they're just like, no, we're completely booked. And I was like, all right, fuck off. So I just kind of walked by with a chip on my shoulder most of the time. And then today I was like, look, it's like I have da-da-da-da-da, I have, you know, da-da-da, all the demographics of the site, all that stuff, just like spilled it to them. And then they were like, you know, and then some guy from one of their PR things like comes over and goes, we'll see what we can do, kind of thing. And I was like, thank you, motherfucker. It's like some of these people get paid to say no.
Is that you or me, John?
That was you.
Fuck, I don't know how that happened. All right, continue.
Anyway, so anyway, long story short, finally like getting on the last showing they had.
Wow.
And
good thing. It would really suck if you missed out on that.
No, because it was a pre-alpha build.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Does that even exist? I thought that's like, you know, when it's still in like the Matrix, when it's still in like, you know what I mean, where it's just in the loading room.
It's like for a pre-alpha build, you just jack into the designer's brain.
No, but the thing was, fucking brilliant.
Yeah, like a lot of fun.
It was like, because here's the thing, maybe it's me growing up, maybe it's me, and I don't think it has anything to do with growing up as much as just your tastes change, you know, and because I'll never, you know, say, oh, Call of Duty's for kiddies. No, Call of Duty's for people who want to play Call of Duty. Call
of Duty's for people who have just recently experienced Call of Duty.
You know what?
That's my
a
formula.
Great fucking way to. Yeah. I really like that. That's a great. Oh, yeah.
Feel free to steal that. It would not be the first time at the show someone has like said, "Hey, it's a good one."
No, but that's exactly it. Where you kind of are like, I've done this before, and you want to see different shit on like shooters and things like that. And I think that's what I think the Rainbow Six really did, which it was just this like, you know, 5v5.
Yeah.
You know,
no respawns. No regenerating health.
Yeah. Just like cops versus, you know, like the SWAT.
You play this smart or you don't play this at all.
Yeah, and it was amazing. I mean, it's tough playing that kind of thing in an E3 demo, but even then we had 5v5.
It demoed really well.
Yeah, and we had our headsets on, so we were all talking to each other. And I don't even know these fuckers, but by the end we could have had like beers, man. We were all like best friends. We were ready to go.
Yeah, that's like the great sign of a great multiplayer game.
It was awesome, and we were laughing our asses off, and we were like, fucking just not a care in the world, like, and you really lost yourself in it, and like. You know, like, oh, we got a guy fortifying this wall. We got to, you know, you have your little drones going around, and it was just. I was so impressed, and I was so happy, and not only that, but like, you know, you think there might be another guy in another room. Shoot the wall. Look through the hole that you just made in the wall. chances are he might be there. You know, I'd shoot a hole in a wall, I'd peek through, no one would be there, someone would come by, like, try, like, shooting at me, and then I'd just fucking cap him, or, like, you know, I set a satchel charge and had no idea what kind of an effect it would be, and one guy went by and I just hit the button, and it blew up my character, too, and it blew up the hostage.
Yep, that's happened to me. Like, my favorite part of that game is when you kill a guy, which sounds disgusting and, like, makes me sound like a psychopath, but in that game, where everything is so, like, white-knuckle, like, tense... Just like getting one over,
you're like, oh
being
my God.
the better man.
Every time you
it's so satisfying.
Yeah, every time you kill someone, it goes like, and it's like, you know,
5 versus 4.
It'll say 5 versus 4. Or they're like,
you just got that guy.
Dude, and not only that, but like our final gameplay thing, the guy, it basically got down to the wire. Like these guys, like we had like one guy who's like, you know, these are the people from Ubisoft who designed the game and are now playing it for us to watch. And so at this point, they have it. They know what they're doing, and like, so we watched them play 3 rounds, one game, 3 rounds.
Same.
And then we got to play 3 rounds. So the first time, you know, they're like, this is the captain, this is the guy who you'll be watching on, and they're on this team. And so there was only, you know, one in our little theater. There were 10 setups, but there's only one, you know, screen that we could watch, and that was the captain of this one team. And this motherfucker, like, I would follow him into battle any day. Like, he was amazing. He's like, checking this wall. Yeah, they're on the west wall, like west corridor right there. You know, we got 2.
They're on the west water.
Hostages here, hostages marked. And like rappel on the side. All right, move in, placing you. And it was fucking amazing. And then, so it got down to it, and it was 2v5. And it was the captain and someone else. I don't even fucking know. And they won. And it was like, I mean, you know, long story short, I forget exactly what happened, but he fucking just crushed it. And like, it was like, you're fucking kidding me. And everyone's like, oh, in the press, like in the like little like the room for the showing, and we were all going nuts. And like at the end, the guy goes, "This was definitely our best one." Like he was not like you could tell it was genuine, because they could say that after every one, but it was like he was like, that was sick. And not only that, but like it was so nice to hear like this kind of segueing into another topic, but like you have. You know, and this happened on No Man's Sky, and this happened on No Man's Sky and before Rainbow Six Siege, where the guy who was presenting goes, "I'm sorry if I'm going to get a little emotional," you know, but you know, and he goes, I came on this team in February of 2013, and we've been working on this game so much, and we're just like so excited to, you know, to show it to you, and like. And you know, the guy, it's like probably my favorite moment of the whole whole time was of the whole E3 thing was during the Sony press conference, when he gets up and goes, "Well, I'm sorry, there's a lot of people here," and
I got to meet that guy. He is adorable.
And he kind of wipes his eyes, and he's like, "This is just such an incredible experience." And then he goes and he just talks about what he's devoted his life to. You know, and not only that, but talking to the Oculus CEO, kind of the same thing, where you know, you got this guy who goes, "We're here now. You know, we did it. You know, like, you know, he's like, the past 4 or 5 years have been, you know, probably more. I don't know the exact one, but have been him working on that, and it's like, oh, what a beautiful thing. I mean, like, you know, I think, you know, it's that 10,000 hour rule. It's if you want to do something well, devote 10,000 hours and then you'll be a master. And like, I mean, it's just the idea that like, what a beautiful thing. And we're in this industry, and I know, again, I'm talking in this like big shiny eyes, but it bears repeating. I just don't see this.
A lot of people have like said, like, when they met us, we were very starry eyed.
No, but who cares? I mean, it's my second E3, and I'm like, still sitting here.
They were saying it like basically as a compliment. I think like in some ways, us still being, I don't want to say naive, but we're still very excited about
it. We're very green.
Yeah, I think like people, they don't really admire that in some ways, but like it's nice for them to see.
Yeah, no, I just think it's another case of like, you know, people who are like, you know, if your thing is fucking, and this goes out to the listeners, and I've said this
goes
to Mike,
out to the listeners,
and I've said this like 100 times to Mike. Mike knows this. You know, this is our late in and out dinners and things like that. And you know, where I'm on some tangent, but I think, you know, like, if I loved chemistry, I would be fucking pouring myself into chemistry. If you love underwater basket weaving or whatever the fuck you like, you enjoy that to your maximum effort. You know what I mean? You work on that and you develop a passion, and just to see people doing that with video games, and not only that, but the support of the community for those people who are doing that, fucking amazing. I mean, that just makes a community where people are thriving. And I don't know, it just it feels like anything can happen. I love that.
Yeah,
I love that, and I'm like, there are so few walls, if you, it's really cool, and like, what a great time for video games. I can't, like, I mean, you see just, like, even Xbox, is saying, hey, wait a minute, we need to bite our tongue a little bit from last year. We're sorry, we don't even need to think about that. It's all about the games. It's all about you guys. And it was amazing. And I think people are liking, and I think watch them sell so many more units. You know what I mean? And I wish everybody luck. I just, I really feel lucky to be a gamer at this point in time. And, and a nerd at this point in time. Whatever you want to say.
Like, a lot of people are really bitter that, like, nerd culture is a thing now, and those people, like, grew up persecuted for it. But in some ways, like, this is incredible because now those, like, future, like, geeks, they're not gonna have that problem.
Yeah. No, and I think,
and, like, the quicker we break down those walls, the quicker, like, everyone can be accepted for liking what they like.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think that's another thing where, like, I'm sitting there and I'm a theater major. And and like, enjoying theater in high school a lot, you'll get called gay, or how was gay practice, how was whatever, and you're just like...
But just fuck high school in general.
Well, no, yeah, and I had a good time in high school, and I think there are times where, like, I don't approve of any, people being, any homophobic slurs. That's not cool.
Yeah.
But, and even some people who, like, I knew really well and things like that, and I'm not going to really hold it crazy against them a bunch, because people grow up, and it was high school, it was forever ago.
Right.
But, you just have people who look down on, what you're doing now. Like, even this, podcast, you could say, like, you get 2,000 listeners on a good day or something like that. Fuck it, that's awesome. You know what I mean? That's great, and, like, anything worth doing is worth doing poorly and worth starting somewhere. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And like, dude, like, I found out when we first started doing this, like, I was like, we had like 100-something, 200-something listeners, and I was like, I don't know most of those people. Oh my god! And, like, we keep getting more. It's incredible. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just happy. I'm just, like, I don't care if people are angry at what I'm saying. I just like that there's an audience that enjoys what I'm saying, and I want to continue to talk to them. I want people to know how I feel, and if they think that I deserve recognition, then there you go. I'm not going to stop just because I'm not really super successful.
Oh, yeah, no, and that when people are judging you for doing whatever, like, for saying, like, that's lame, you fucking do theater. And then you go, yeah, well, you were just 5 minutes ago telling me how you love that movie, The Departed, or whatever, and you know what fucking Leonardo DiCaprio was doing when he was younger? You know what I mean? Or you know what, like...
Most actors in movies.
Yeah, most actors in movies have done their share of The Ringer through a bunch of plays, and then you realize that, oh my god, those plays are really great. And there's a reason that this actor's really good, because they did all those plays. Mm-hmm. And, Shakespeare sounds lame, but if you master Shakespeare... Anyway, I'm getting too into that, where this is not a Shakespeare cast.
Shakespeare's great.
Oh, it's awesome.
Shakespeare's great.
Mr. Cassio.
Yeah. The Duke does greet you, General, and he requires your haste post-haste appearance, even on the instant.
Good job, Will. Yeah. So, like, during my Rainbow Six demo...
What the fuck happened? Like,
that was a good tangent.
That was a good tangent.
That was a fucking incredible tangent.
Good.
No,
during my Rainbow Six demo...
Yeah.
Oh, no, Will Westward, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
During my demo, like, the guy who was running it, who's running our team, was, like, one of the dev team. So, like, it was 4 journalists and the dev guy. and I felt so bad for him because he was like running this gaggle of idiots.
Oh, really?
Who just like no idea what they were doing, but it was so much fun. Like our very last match, came down to 1 versus 1 in this room. It was like a standoff, and it was fucking great. And when it ended, like everyone just like burst out. That game, I think that game might be my game of the show, at least for me. Just like
Best
unparalleled and just like raw fun and bringing people together. Like that shit's what it's all about. I'm so glad I got to see it.
Yeah, and no, it was so good. It was art. It was art. It's all art, and it's amazing.
Well, let me see if we got some questions.
We do.
I'm gonna try and find some. John, you just pull all.
Yeah. I got everything right here, Mike.
But in the meantime, I'll vamp about Marlboro cigarettes. No, I don't know.
No. I got it. Don't worry.
He got it.
Okay.
Him got it.
All right. All of our Tumblr questions. Here we go. Okay. This Tumblr question is from Tumblr user Mr. Dapper's Den. Thank you, Ian, a good friend from Invasion Angle. He asks, people seem down on shooting games, writing every single new one off and going crazy if a game is at an FPS. Do you think the shooter burnout, or going crazy if a game isn't an FPS, saying it's good? Do you think the shooter burnout is going to change anything, or do you think first-person shooters will continue to be the paramount game type for AAA products? I don't think that first-person shooters are still the paramount choice. I think like Call of Duty is still the biggest thing ever, but I think other than that, not really. I think just in general, I think we're more inclined toward different stuff. You know, new experiences. I can't really think of anything that's like a big deal right now that's, you know, a first-person shooter other than Call of Duty and Battlefield.
I mean, I don't know. I think
Bulletstorm forever.
Oh, Bulletstorm, gross. Anyway, I think we did kind of talk about this earlier with the shooter fatigue and things like.
I mean, the thing is though, is like Siege is a first-person shooter, but they're doing something so different with it that it's still fun.
Exactly, and I think that's exactly what it is. It's like you have Destiny that's kind of doing its own new thing, and you know, Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare, even they are going off on like somewhat newer tangents. I think that's still close, obviously, to the Call of Duty thing.
That's the thing is like I'm still not caring for Call of Duty, but that's because it's still super Call of Duty. Like I'm fine with first-person shooters as long as they're not just exact same thing as Call of Duty. Like the reason why all this first-person shooter fatigue has happened was because Battlefield was exactly like Call of Duty. It was like Medal of Honor, exactly like Call of Duty. All that shit was just like Call of Duty. Like even the newer Halo game, they harped a lot on Call of Duty. So that's why people are excited for Halo again, because they're going to the old ones. They're re-releasing the old ones, and those are the good ones because they're not like Call of Duty.
Halo 4 is still a good game, I think.
It was still a good game.
Yeah, I really liked it, but I know what you mean. There was definitely
like with the multiplayer component. Thankfully, like the single player was like Halo.
Yeah,
that was
exactly.
That was a Halo-ass Halo game.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and but I do think that I'm just excited to see how I think regardless, this is it's that Call of Duty is becoming a little bit. They're kind of taking elements to be more fun. They're being a little less serious, even though they can be serious, but they're still like, look at this giant spider walker thing, and this guy's, arm
Black Ops 2 and some ridiculous nonsense.
Fucking Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, like shit like that you're still like, you know what? That's fucking great. And they're taking, and they're doing a little bit more, and they're Advanced Warfare. You got crazy shit that you can wear and stuff like that, and they're kind of distinguishing themselves from Titanfall a little bit.
Yeah.
But, and I think Titanfall is another good example.
Exactly. Titanfall is a really good example with the map.
Here's a cool, different thing. And you're like, whoa, that's really neat. Even though I think Titanfall didn't really last as long for me as I would have liked to. Mm-hmm. That said, fuck it. I have an Xbox One now, Titanfall Edition. Who cares? That was all thanks to Mike. There's a story behind that. Yeah,
the story is I walked into Target with Will to get deodorant or whatever.
Will, if you don't buy this right now, you will lose $60 unless you buy an Xbox One.
Basically, yeah.
Unless you buy an Xbox One in 3 or 4 years. And I was like, all right, got out my credit card.
And then the $400 one comes out.
Yeah, I don't care. I love my Kinect.
I might plug mine in.
I'm
actually,
a huge
me
fan
and
of my
John
Kinect.
were just like fucking around with it, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is actually kind of cool."
Dude,
I like this voice
it's
shit.
a huge addition. I love my Kinect. It's so funny because I thought that would be one thing. I'd be like, fuck that. And then but it's so nice to come back home to my dorm room and be like, Xbox on, and then I like grab my dick and it feels, you know what I mean? Like
Xbox, it's time.
You're just like, oh yeah, I got my dick in my hand. Like let's
plug in my dick sucking machine.
Yeah, the dick sucking machine.
Ugh.
Oh, there's the crystal.
The JO crystal.
Yeah, like all of our E3 inside jokes are about jacking off.
Dude, you should take that crystal with you when you leave.
Yeah, one of
John,
us.
who
Dude,
should have the crystal?
no one's gonna be like, oh, we're gonna bill your room.
Of course
We're
not.
gonna
That's
bill
what I'm
your
saying.
room for the JO crystal.
Mike, do you want the JO crystal? Because if you don't explicitly want that, I'm taking it.
So
John,
I know
take the JO crystal.
I know we
Thank
talked
you.
about this like fucking the first podcast we did at E3, but there were just assorted stones and like wooden pieces that were like left on the desks for you guys here.
Like they painted up some like fucking detergent bottles.
Yeah, and you're just like, I mean, I guess it
what
does
use
match.
do I have for this?
It matches the decor, and this does look like some grenade from like Destiny or something. You know, but it's like no, yeah.
What is
why?
this for?
Yeah.
Thank art.
Yeah.
You know,
Serve food 42.
yeah. I'll just ask some of my art friends, like, "What's this crystal for?" And they'll probably be like, "Oh, this means good ejaculation." And I'm like, "All right, good."
Extremely excited ejaculators.
Extremely excited ejaculators. E3. All right, let's move on to another question.
Oh, I burped.
All right. This is a question we can't really answer because this is one of the only people that I wanted to meet that I didn't actually meet. So, Tumblr user Pretzels is the same asks, is Dave Lang really that big of a monster?
Oh, we didn't meet Dave Lang.
We didn't meet Dave Lang.
Fuck, alright, that's a shame.
Yeah, because I talked to Jabali. While I was talking to Jabali, he was like, yeah, no, I was going to try to get you to talk to Dave Lang, but he's super busy doing, like, Giant Bomb and all that stuff. And I was like, alright. So, yeah, so Dave Lang was there. I didn't get to meet him, but he was super busy, so, yeah.
He seems like he would be a nice guy, like, in real life, and then just, like, a huge dick to the Giant Bomb guys.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if I ran into him, he'd be super chill, but then, like, if he followed me on Twitter, like, every couple of days, I'd probably just get, like, a direct message that just says, John, you get bopped? You get fucking owned anytime recently, you piece of shit? And I'd be like, yeah. Next question is from Tumblr user Shulis. This is a good question. I like this. Which game or developer had the best booth display?
That is a good question. Not EA. I feel like no one in South Hall. I kind of stayed out of South Hall for the most part.
Yeah, South Hall was kind of weird.
Which one was that again?
That was the one with not Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo.
Yeah, it was like Ubisoft and EA. Okay.
Because, like, the press room is right by West Hall. And, like, since I was basically stuck in the press room for the whole show, that was where I spent most of my time.
Alright, I'm gonna
Which worked out for me, because I met, like, all the people I wanted to meet.
I'm gonna say something... I don't think what I'm gonna say is controversial, but I'm gonna say something that's gonna be pretty crazy.
The KKK booth. Because it's controversial.
Oh. Shut the fuck up, Mike. Okay. They don't make video games! Nintendo's booth was kinda bad because they were really cramped. It was super cramped.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that was really their fault just because so many people were playing Smash and that kind of cramped it up, but it was super cramped. I think I would go with Sony.
I would also go with
Sony
Sony,
was super well done. They had all their, like, Vitas on the side. They had their games. It was really easy to traverse in there.
Microsoft wasn't that great, I don't think.
I think Microsoft was okay.
Some areas were really good, some areas were not.
Exactly, like in the back where all that shit was.
Where
that
most
was
of the
really
games
bad.
were.
Yeah, like when I was trying to interview Jabali, like I was constantly scared that someone was going to knock over my friggin' camera. Because he had a good idea. He was like, yeah, set it up so that way it'll be me and you standing in front of someone playing Killer Instinct. I was like, yeah. But that was like in the way of people walking by to play Killer Instinct. It was really cramped.
I think we could have spread it out. There's just like so much negative space in between those games and like the Forza demo.
Yeah.
They had a fucking Lamborghini spinning around. Just like move everything up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think about what I really liked booth wise.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's hard to remember.
I mean,
well, here's the
it all
thing.
kind of blends together for me.
It kind of does. I think something that I really liked. Activision kind of did the same thing they did last year. It was cool. It worked for them. It clearly does work. But it was kind of less exciting when you see like, oh, dude, this is like the same thing. They basically have that like stage with the big like warped like theater that runs around the side of it. So it's like half of a circle or something.
Right.
I don't know. I can't really describe it. But pictures, look it up. Look it up.
Fucking look it up on.
But
this
last
audio
year, I feel like they did it better. Like last year, they not only did they have that, but they had. I'm not shitting you. They had like flat screen TVs that were on movable arms that just kept moving around, being like fucking ghosts, and then you're like, whoa. The Bethesda booth with they had two things. So this is probably my favorite just because of these two things. They had this giant brain that was fucking like locked up by the razor wire or the barbed wire.
I didn't even get into see
and
that.
It looked really cool. Not only that, but the Evil Within booth had a place where you could take a picture of yourself and Photoshop it on this like giant flat screen TV. Photoshop it so your face is on the Evil Within cover. So I have one, and I did a damn good job.
Yeah, yours was good.
And I will post it somewhere. I put it somewhere, and Mike can get it and maybe put it on Chooch if you.
Yeah, it's on
like
Facebook. I can just download it there.
If he feels like it. But it turned out really, really good. And
that is really good.
Like I'm using it for my article, and I'm not going to tell my editors. I'll just be like, just have them do it. But
you know
like,
what? There's
I'm
a picture I think
that.
Will should see, John.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah, that is really good. John, show him that picture of you with a fan.
Oh, that's a good picture.
That's a great picture on this audio medium.
Alright, yeah, here, hang on. This is a good picture of me. That's my dog.
That's a great picture.
I love that picture.
That's such a good fucking picture.
Love that dog. Okay, some other highlights though. Highlight booths. Atlas's booth was really nice. Mm-hmm. Just in general, they use their space really intelligently. Like when I was waiting in line for that friggin' print, they had us line up in such a way that there was still room for people to play their games. Like they had Ultimax, they had Citizens of Earth, which is that RPG that they picked up from a Kickstarter like that failed. That game looked really neat. I didn't actively play it because I was waiting in line and I just kind of saw what I had to see. That game's really neat. I'm gonna try to get a review copy of that because I want to play that.
Did we talk about that PSP game on this show?
Okay, I'll get to that. You wait. That was a good booth. Atlas was really good. I mean, they have their little section for NIS, so of course I'm gonna yet again sound biased, but no, like Atlas's booth was really nice. I went to the Xseed booth to try out that Harvest Moon game, and as I was walking by there, they had that Senran Kagura game, which is that big titty ninjas game.
Yes, that game has been well documented on Video Game Choo
Yeah,
Choo.
so I walked past that, and they had anime maid girls handing out tissues there, and they gave me tissues. I still have the tissues right here. I guess it's for some game or something called Akiba Strip, Undead and Undressed.
I want to destroy those tissues, but like on the other hand, they're the best souvenir.
That's what
maybe
I'm saying.
Ever.
I'm keeping them because it's so dumb. Yeah, like there was a second where I was like, maybe it'd be funny if I played this game and then reported back to it. And like I walked up to the game and I like scrolled through some of the characters and they were just all big titty anime girls, and I was like, you know what? No, I don't fucking need this, man. I'm a better person than this. And I walked away, and like as I was walking away, like I saw a dude like playing it, and just like he was sweating, and I was like, yeah, I'm a good person today. I'm okay. I'm walking away. I'm walking away.
Just walk away.
Just walk away. What's another? Okay, so the Natsumi booth when I went there. Yeah, I played the new Harvest Moon. But the thing is, to get the little plush toy, what you had to do is you had to get 4 stamps. One of the stamps was, if you follow them on Twitter, you get a stamp. So I just did that, sure. Another one of the stamps was if you download a game that they have onto your iPhone. So they had a free-to-play game that I just downloaded, and then when they saw it, I like immediately deleted it. Sorry, Natsumi. But then the other two stamps, you had to get them by other two stamps were by playing games there. So I played one of the Harvest Moon game because I wanted to report back about it. But they also I didn't choose it on purpose. I just saw that there was a short line, so I got in line for this game, and I walk up to it, and they had a fucking PSP there.
Yeah, when I went to that booth, it was dead. Like there was no one there,
Yeah.
and so I saw that PSP game. I was like, what the fuck? That's a
They're
PSP.
bringing some RPG.
They stopped making those.
Those don't happen anymore. Not even in Japan. Like, I walked up there, and it's some
crazy.
It's some PSP RPG that I guess they're localizing and they're going to release digitally over the Vita. But that's the thing that's mind-boggling to me.
Have a Vita there.
Yeah, they don't. It wasn't on a fucking Vita. It was on a PSP. Like, I don't know how they got it on there. Like, can you upload games onto a memory stick and put it in your PSP?
I don't have a PSP.
Because, like, if you can't,
I do in Columbus.
okay, but like,
Download the game and report back to us.
Can you do that?
Yeah, they
Okay.
still support some of that stuff.
Because
I'm just done playing my PSP because it's so slow. Like I love my PSP, but
because like
good.
honestly, I was just worried that they like had to print a fucking UMD with that game on it. Like I would have shit my pants. Like if they just stopped and pulled out a UMD and be like, "Yep, we printed a UMD to demo this game at E3, and probably like 30 people in the entire world are going to buy this game." I'm like I was flabbergasted. Like I played that game for like 20 seconds and it was like the most generic RPG ever. And oh my god, like just the fact that it was on a fucking PSP in 2014. Oh my god. But
What
yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah. Okay. We got one more question. I think I asked for more questions just now, but I don't know. Let's see.
So professional, John. All of us are just like on some kind of device right now.
Oh yeah, we got.
Yeah,
more...
maybe we should wrap it up.
No, we got more questions.
You got more questions? All right.
Yeah, we got more questions. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we talked about best of the show. Okay, it's Tumblr Cyber Citrus asked, just in general, how was LA?
Well, me and Will live here, like, I think most of the year.
Yeah.
So, like, this isn't very
It's
new
fine.
to us.
It's fine. I'm used to it. No,
I really like it here.
I do.
But, like, I want to hear from John about LA.
Yeah. This guy. Good,
Okay.
bad, ugly. There are things I fucking hate about this place.
Yeah.
Namely, traffic and parking.
Yeah, that was really bad.
That's
The traffic was a fucking
that's a
nightmare.
thing you have to like think about way more, and then going like.
Okay, so my fucking No Man's Sky appointment. My Uber driver dropped me off in Hollywood, which is not where it was. It was actually a couple blocks away from the convention center. So I had to like get another Uber all the way back to the convention center, and like it took me half an hour to get there because traffic was so fucking bad.
Dude, Hollywood's that way.
Yeah,
Convention center's that way.
yeah,
He's pointing in opposite directions, FYI.
Yeah. For those who can't, for those at home.
yeah.
Oh fuck, dude. Well, I mean,
No,
that's,
I made it.
Yeah, no,
like, in time.
and you don't like drive around here, so I like. But I would be like, excuse me, no, but yeah, fuck. Well, that sucks, but it's all good.
Yeah, I got there in time to see that game, which is great. But like, it was traffic getting back was a fucking mess.
Yeah, so I've only been to a big city like once before. I went to New York ages ago. But it's kind of a culture shock just seeing all the different kinds of people walking around.
Yeah, no, like living on the East Coast, there's a little bit more homogeneity.
Yeah, definitely.
Which sucks. Like East Aurora, where I grew up, 97% white people.
Yeah.
That's not a thing I made up. Like it's an actual statistic. Buffalo is the most segregated city in the United States.
Yeah.
I hate it. It's terrible. Then you come here, and it's super diverse, and I love that.
It's neat.
Seriously, it is. It's awesome. I mean, like you can get if you want the best Korean food. Well, we're in Koreatown right now, but if you want the best, you go to Koreatown. If you want the best Mexican food, you go to a great taco truck that's down the street.
Yeah.
If you want the best, it's all there.
It really is. It's super neat just seeing all the different kinds of people walking around and just, living their lives.
Not only that, but for those who have played Grand Theft Auto 5, it's LA. No spoiler alert, but it is. And after living here for like a year, well now 2 years, I can tell you, like, it was a trip playing Grand Theft Auto 5 after living out here for a year. Because I was like, oh my god, that's the Hollywood Bowl. Oh my god, that's, you know, the Capitol Records building. Oh my god, that's the one.
That's why partially I'm excited to play Grand Theft Auto 5. Because, like, after living in this place, like, I feel like I'll have a much greater sense.
You haven't played Grand Theft Auto 5 yet?
No, I was waiting for the next gen or PC versions.
I was waiting for the last gen or PC. I was waiting for the... Fuck you. Fuck you. God damn it. I mean, here's the shitty thing. I'm totally gonna hit up my Sony person for a code for the next one.
Yeah.
Because not only that, but knowing that I beat it on the PS3 and you can transfer over your fucking
multiplayer shit
like an adult. I love that. Great move.
Yeah, maybe put me in contact with this guy so I can get one of those fucking
Same. But yeah, it's a neat city, and I'm gonna be excited to come back next year.
I'm glad you like it, John. And like now when you come back, you'll have a better sense for this place.
Yeah, definitely. Like just
you had some good ass meatball subs.
Oh yeah, I had a really good. Like I never thought about it, but we went to this place, Big Mama and Papa's Pizza, and they put onion on the meatball sub, and it was good. Like I took the first bite, and it was so strange that I was like, whoa. But then I kept eating, and it was good.
Hey, I just got on Street Pass told everyone to use deodorant.
That's a good Street Pass.
Mm-hmm. That is a great Street Pass.
It's a good reminder.
Dude, I have extra deodorant in my bag.
Good.
Same.
Because of that, because
Same.
It was so
I
gross.
always bring deodorant when I'm like at a thing.
Alright, next question. Alright, this isn't really anything we could talk about, really, because it's all been basically confirmed. It says, any speculations about the new Zelda game, about the weapons or the main character?
You saw as much as we saw if you watched the Nintendo press conference.
Yeah, we don't have
also,
any, like,
but the thing is that the creator of Zelda confirmed that it's Link, and Link is a male in the game. But there's an interview with Game Informer where I think his name's Aonuma or something of this. I'm probably mispronouncing that, and I apologize. But he said that he thought it was interesting and will take into account that people were thinking that Link in that trailer was female. So maybe in the future there will be a female Link, and I think that's pretty cool. Because I don't know, something like about Zelda. Like I was talking to Grace about this earlier, or I was just saying like they make a big deal about Link being this hero of time, and that it's not really just it's about like his spirit being transferred, and it's not just like the same character every time. So I thought it would be more interesting if like they changed up the look of Link, like always keep the green hat and tunic, but you know, make his body, make his gender, whatever, do different stuff with that.
Well, there was an article by Jonathan Holmes where it was what if Link was Blasian. It was very cool.
Yeah, that is a good article.
I love that.
Any last questions, John?
Alright, we got the last question, unless I got another one randomly. Let me check. Alright, yeah, we got our last question of the episode. And I was saving this one for last. It says, why is Westwater such a dude bro? He seems like such a dude bro.
Fucking A.
Yeah, dude, bro,
awesome.
dude?
Yeah, dude, bro, dude? For sure, dude, bro, dude. Well, you kind of read it like that. Yeah, that's kind of the way it works. Kind of. I don't know, my brother put it the best way. He said, you're not a bro, exactly. You're not a meathead, exactly. You're not even, like, all full-blown nerd, exactly. But you're not, like, too much of a jock or, like, a frat. I don't even know what you are. I'm not one thing.
Right.
But, that said...
You are both sides of Revenge of the Nerds.
I am a dude bro, dude. But, no, and that's... I mean, well...
He's lived in California for too long.
No, it's that, and it's also... I don't know. It's just kind of the way my brother and I talk.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's just the way he is.
Yeah, absolutely. But
Will is like some of the mannerisms of the bro dude, like without any of the gross garbage.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that's fun.
It is fun, yeah.
No, it's a good time. But yeah, no, yeah. Well, I mean, I think the best probably representation of me, period, would be Mike Casamano's Photoshop, which he should post somewhere. I don't know.
I'll put it on Twitter.
He should post it. Yeah, it'll be on Twitter.
Or no, I'll put it on the Choo Choo Tumblr.
Yeah. Just something, or I don't know, a link or something.
It'll be somewhere.
But like, that's probably the best representation to me because I have a couple catchphrases.
Yeah.
So that's like the way it works.
Hold on. I want before we get into this, John.
Yo.
You've met Will. You've known Will for like about a week or so.
Yeah.
What are Will's catchphrases? Let's hear them.
Making moves.
Let's make moves.
We're fucking adults here.
Will
Dude,
is so happy right now.
Dude, in and out. That's all I know. That's all I know right now. I feel like I'm missing one or two. What am I missing?
Yeah, dude, bro, dude.
Yeah, dude, bro, dude. Okay. And what else am I missing?
Hold on, let me pull up Lil Willie.
No. I should know this. Let's make moves. I'm a fucking adult. Like, what are we doing, Tigers?
Yeah, what are we doing here, Tigers?
Yeah,
What are we doing,
Tigers?
Tigers? So Tigers are the Occidental mascot, and that goes all the way back to my Columbus Academy days, where I would say like, oh, my friend would always say, "What are we doing, Vikes?" Because we were the Vikings, and so then what are we doing, Tigers? And let's make moves.
Let's make moves. Yeah,
Do you also make moves?
Yeah, I have integrated make moves into my lexicon
You're like,
now.
You
Like,
hang
it's
around
so
with
good.
Will enough and you just like pick some of these up.
Dude,
and
let's make moves. Come on, let's go.
You just
What
gotta
are we
make
doing
moves.
here,
You gotta make moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait,
Also, and I mean,
no.
I've kind of replaced my old the nothing to it but to do it because that
I like it when you bring that back. Like it's a classic.
that comes up. That comes up during more like swim team times. Where I'm like, there's nothing to it but to do it. You just got to get up.
Yeah.
You just got to get up. That's another one. You just got to get up. Also,
I haven't heard that one.
yeah, you have.
No, I swear to God.
Oh, really? Oh, well, that's.
It's a new one on me.
It's when people aren't just like where. It also really works well if you're lying in bed and you're just like. You just gotta get up. You just gotta get up. There are winners who decide to win. They decide for excellence, and you just gotta get up. You just gotta fucking get up. That's like half the battle. Is just doing it. So it's nothing to it but to do it. And then that's been a little bit replaced with I can't even think of it. Fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it. We've
That's-
heard
but
that a lot this
But
week.
that's been big for E3 because that's
Yeah.
I think kids, listeners.
Yeah.
If you go to E3,
Will just turned the chair around. He's put his arms across the front. He's gonna rap with you.
yeah, I'm like, sit down. We're gonna talk to Uncle Will for a second. We're gonna talk to Uncle Will.
Daddy John went out to get some cigarettes. He's stuck here with Uncle Will.
All right, now and sit on my lap. All right, now you're here on my lap. At E3, at any of this shit, it helps to do stuff. It helps if you're a media person, if you're an exhibitor or whatever, you own that. Fucking wear it proudly, use that. Because chances are, well, especially with media, because media is where E3 really shines. You get to fucking do anything you want. It's awesome. So if you ever go to E3, try to just go with some gaming site or anything.
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Anything
Do
you
what I
can.
did.
Or like, even if you're a production assistant, if you get the media pass, like, you will get as much access as you want, but sometimes you really got to push it that, like,
Right.
like, oh, dude, like, oh, well, I'm writing a couple, like, of course you're really excited to get in and just play a fucking video game, but you got to play it like, well, we just want to look at some of your IPs, and you got to play it cool, like a goddamn adult, like a fucking adult, and just, you just got to make moves. And then you can go to In and Out, and then
Exactly.
be an adult, and, fake it till you make it, nothing to it but to do it, and there you go. So that answers
That's
your
what we're
question.
doing here, Tigers.
Yeah, what if... Fucking A.
Hold on, one more thing before we go. John, I showed you around Oxy a little bit.
Yeah, it was a pretty nice campus. I was like super exhausted.
I'd give it a 4 out of 5 stars. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I was.
We had a long day.
We had a really long day, and I was just kind of floating around, but it was pretty. Yeah.
I showed him the whole shebang. So now John knows where Oxy Confessions come from.
Yeah, that hit me. We were walking up some steps, and it hit me like, dude, jail crystal being used correctly. You're powering it up.
Sorry, I just pretended to shove a J.O. crystal up my fanny.
Look, anyone listening to our...
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, also, real quick note to our listeners. If you ever say fanny instead of ass, it usually gets more laughs. Just saying. All right, anyway, continue.
Well, you got to be careful, because if you say that in, like, Britain...
Yeah,
you're
that'll
talking
mean
about vagina.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you not know
No.
Yeah.
I can fit my whole hand in her fanny.
that?
Exactly.
Exactly. It's like if you say something here, that means something different. Arguably worse.
Yeah, there you go.
It's kind of like, chips and fries or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fucking weirdos.
Yeah. Destroy the British.
Come on.
Our 2 British listeners just left. We lost 2 listeners.
Fuck.
Damn it. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
It's okay. We got the new coveted bro dude demographic.
Yeah.
Nothing
I'll
to
have
do
to
but
show
do
this to my bro dudes. Yeah, dude.
Well,
we'll probably post this on the interwebs.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
nice. That's
where they
nice.
go.
Thank you. But yeah, no, it was a nice college. That's about all I gotta say. Because it's not like we really went inside. I just kind of looked at some buildings.
Like no one was there, not even security, which is weird.
It was creepy.
Yeah.
So I guess that's it for E3 2014.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Like, there are too many people to thank, but I'd like to thank like Max Scoville and Bill Zucker for giving me a chance to work with Destructoid Video. I had a blast working with those guys. They're really really cool. It's really interesting to meet like strong like internet personalities. Like Bill, I hadn't really known so much about before now, but Max, I've known of Max for a while. It's been, like Will does as well. Like just meeting him and hanging out with him. Now now I consider him a friend, and that's really cool, you know. And I appreciate the opportunity. It was super super cool. Also, shout out to the people from Joystick that I met, Susan Arendt.
Yeah.
Anthony,
Holy shit, they
Sam
were
Prell.
so nice.
Yeah, the Joystick people, super cool.
They're
Loved
awesome.
talking with them.
They're awesome.
Like-
We were dicking around for a
Yeah.
long time at that press table. That was great.
Yeah. Like Susan seems like the kind of boss everyone should have. She's like firm but supportive. Like the kind of person who will like get your ass in gear, and then like if something fucks up, she'll be there like to stand with you, and like she must be. People work under her. Super lucky to have
Yeah,
her.
she's an adult.
Yeah, she's a fucking adult.
She's a fucking adult.
And then Anthony, community manager at Destructoid. We'll probably do like a spoiler cast for Transformers More Than Meets the Eye
my God.
with him and Christine Love.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
that's so good.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Like, he was like... We both realized that if we just talked about robots, that we would just, like, never get any work done. So every time we, like, pass each other, we're just like, hey, Transformers! Like, oh, I need to share with you the anger that Masterpiece Wheeljack isn't here yet. And, like, we were both just cracking up at that. Like, I really like the Joystick people.
God, if Alex Navarro wasn't so busy doing fucking Giant Bomb shit, I would love to talk to him about wrestling.
Oh, Alex is also really nice.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
I-
I was gonna give a shout out to the Giant Bomb guys. I met like it was for like a brief moment, but I walked from one hall to the other with Vinny and Brad and
Oh, that's really
Alex.
cool. That's really cool.
Like we just like it was just us. Like it wasn't like
shooting
a
the
bunch
shit?
of people. It was just us. Yeah, and like Vinny and I just talked about stuff, and it was really neat. Like I handed all 3 of them my business card, and Alex was like, yeah, I'm gonna do, guest month with you guys. And Vinny was just like, oh, it's really cool that you guys are just trying to stake your own claim with your own stuff. And he, like, as they were walking away, like, Vinny, like, stopped me and was like, yo, dude, good luck with Choo Choo, seriously. And I was like, oh, thank you. Like, it was nice to just kind of get...
They kind of know who we are now.
That's super
for
neat.
For us, who we've, like, met each other through Giant Bomb, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like
That's super cool.
I had the longest conversation with Alex. Like I like met Patrick real quick, met Jeff real quick. The other guys all super nice. But like Alex, it was really cool to meet him because I don't really see much of him on like videos and stuff. So it was a real pleasure.
Yeah.
But all those guys are great. Everyone we met was great. Too many people to list. Thank you to the Deep Silver guys for having us at your party.
Deep Silver was like I said, like admittedly, I'm not super.
I'm not
sold
really
on a lot of
excited
this
for
stuff.
those games, but like,
But man, I am like. It's Deep
I like the ideas they have as a company.
Deep Silver is going to be like the new NIS, where I'm like wishy-washy on a lot of their games, but I love the people so much that
Yeah. Like Will, Aubrey,
yeah.
Ryan, super cool. Oh, Stephanie as well. Super cool to like meet with those guys, talk with them. It was just like a blast from top to bottom. I loved my E3 2014 experience, and though I'm fucking exhausted, I would not trade it for anything
Yeah,
else.
shouts out, like me personally, shout out to like Alex Jabali and David from NIS as well. Like you guys are so cool, and I'm glad to finally like meet them face to face.
Close the loop on our dumb joke.
Close those loops. I'm also happy that I met Nick from Rev 3. It was pretty.
Yeah.
And Matt.
I ran into him after we almost after that encounter.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see anybody from Rev 3.
Oh, that's a shame.
I know, it's a bummer, because I want to meet Babylonian.
That's
yeah,
Nick.
Nick. Yeah,
he's really cool.
Yeah, it's a bummer, because I know we talked like a couple times on Twitter, but other than that, but but I mean, the fun thing is, like, you meet these people, you realize, holy shit, they're just like everybody else.
Yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean?
so cool.
And like,
see these people in 3 dimensions,
and it's beautiful because like everybody's we're all on the same fucking page. Like you're like, Hamza, how are you? I'm gonna work on this. You're gonna work on that. Okay, see ya. You know what I mean? We had a nice, and I'm sitting here as a fan, and I have my Destructoid sticker.
Yeah.
And everybody else has Destructoid stickers because they work there.
They
and
work there,
and I'm just sitting there like, fuck. I remember when I put this sticker on there because like
it's
I got
peeling
it.
off.
And
Like we're looking at it right now.
yeah,
It's an old sticker.
I love like I don't know. I'm pinching myself, man.
Yeah.
If like 4 years ago you told me, hey dude, like as a junior in high school, like hey, you're gonna meet like all the people that you know and love on the internet, and like not only that, but you're gonna be fucking colleagues with them. Like it's like it's not even really fans anymore. It's like you can say like you do cool shit. That's awesome. Like, but to be able to say like, yeah, I do stuff too. You know,
Yeah.
and it is the answer to that question of like, how do you get a job writing about video games?
You
How do
just
you
do it?
You just fucking do it.
You kind of have to.
There's nothing to it
but to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Woo!
Video games!
Yeah, no, but no, and that's and like honestly, I like that is exactly what it is, and it's. I mean, there's a lot of luck, but it is that kind of like you just
There's
gotta
a lot
keep,
of luck.
You got to keep
It's
pressing.
but
you gotta
once
keep
you find
pressing.
your window, you just got to go for it.
Yeah, and honestly, like it was a lot more stressful than last year. Like I was just dicking around all last year. It was great because I worked for my brother for one day, and then I had a press pass, and my friend and I just like dicked around the whole time. It was great, but like this time, yeah, like being able to then meet the people my brother interviews, but this time be like, hey, let's do an interview as well. Instead of just saying, oh my, Reggie, it's so nice to meet you. Oh my God. I get to be like, Reggie, I'd love to ask you a couple questions if you have some time. You know, and like getting an interview with Reggie and Jack Trenton by now, we're like hanging out.
Yeah,
like,
you guys know each other.
Yeah.
The Westwater boys.
Some of the Pactor thing, and then later just like, we just hung out for a while and just talked. And like at this point, it's like, oh, what's up, Will? Like, how are you? I was like, fuck, that's so cool. And then like Phil Spencer, like I didn't really recognize him, but we're all sitting there and I'm just like, oh, so what are you here for? He's like, oh, I'm with Microsoft. I was like, you're Phil Spencer, right? And he goes, yeah. I was like, nice job the other day. You know what I mean? I'd love to ask you a couple questions. You know, it went really well. So I got all the interviews I wanted to get. I met Blair Herter, and for those who don't know who Blair Herter is, he did do some GeForce stuff, and then now I think he does some video with like DC Universe or DC All Access, and he's a big CrossFitter, so I saw him. So we're gonna do a workout together at some point. At
I sat behind Kevin Pereira at the
really?
Sunset
Oh,
Overdrive,
really?
and I was like, it was.
How's he doing?
He seems fine. I just remember I worded my one question like in a weird way, and I felt super embarrassed.
Not only that, but I actually went to. Almost two, but just because like he was gonna tag along with us to the Konami thing, and there was totally gonna be
Angry Joe.
Angry Joe, and he's a nice guy.
I really
He's a nice
wish
guy.
I would have met him. He
He's
seems like a really cool
and
guy.
and then I ran into him a couple more times.
That's really great.
And that
Like
was fun.
it was just hilarious because Will just walks up talking to Angry Joe, and I'm just like, oh, hi. Like,
yeah, well, we're both in line, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, he kind of looks familiar. I've seen like a couple of his videos, like two or three, because I was like, oh yeah, I see this guy.
I used to be into his stuff when I was a little younger.
And then like, you know, everybody's coming up and asking him for a picture while we're both waiting in line for Colonial Marines, and I was like, you must be someone important. I'm like, are you someone famous? Who are you? And he goes, I'm Angry Joe. And I was like, oh, fucking A. I've watched a couple of your videos on Will Westwater, Parade Magazine.
Yeah.
Boom. You know what I mean? Like, done.
Making moves.
Yeah, and then after that, you know, it's like, these people are fucking human beings too, and it's so much fun, but that's, again, another thing that I love is, like, no one here's too untouchable. Does that make sense?
Right.
like the thing is like I said, I walked to that place with the Giant Bomb guys, but it's like that was right after they were taking pictures with a fan. So it was just like if like maybe not even a year ago, like if it's like 6 months ago, I would have just been that person who took the picture and like walked away going, "Oh my god, Giant Bomb!" Like now where I am, like I walked with them, I talked with them, like it's so cool. Just like
Brad's really
colleagues.
tall, isn't he?
Brad's tall.
Yeah.
Not only that, but being able to kind of be like, hey, it's nice to meet you. I gotta go do a thing, but I'll see you around because it like team. It's important to have like this sounds shitty because I hate this.
Yeah.
Because I wish you could just hang out all the time forever.
Sure.
But you gotta like realize when like it's time to end the conversation, or it's time like clearly we need to move on, or
that was something I like picked up on really quick.
And as you grow up and shit like that, and I've been learning how to do that because I'm sometimes like I had a couple of those with Sessler just over the weekend, and I was just like the one time when I met him and it was like totally cool and it was great, and and then later at Pactor's party I introduced my brother and to him. I was like, yeah, this is the guy that did all this, and he just clearly wasn't having it, and I was like, and I like just made it last longer. And then my brother goes, so you guys sold the channel, right? You sold G4. And he just goes, I was just like, you just blew it, Harrison. But it's all right. I mean, like, people are all nice people, but we gotta make moves.
Yeah,
everybody's making moves.
Everyone's making moves.
So like, one last thing before we go.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because Will's got to get back to whatever he's got to do. I was thinking, and like this can be as fanboyish as you want, because this is our first E3 and all that shit. I want to hear everyone's E3 memory, like the kind of thing that they're going to remember from. I guess this is Will's second E3, but like John, this is your first. This is my first. The thing that we're going to take in our brains, like above all the other memories, just like the thing that made you go wow. Will, you want to start like this E3? What's the E3 memory for you? 2014. It can be meeting people. It can be like any one thing.
I think.
It can be a tie if you want, because mine is a tie.
I just feel so lucky. I don't know. I can't even I can't put it at one thing. I just feel like it's such a crapshoot. Mm-hmm. But being. And I just feel like I've just
kind of like winning
all this shit. Like, watch the bro guy be like, well, he doesn't sound that bro. He sounds really sappy now. But like, but it's the end of all this stuff. And I feel like now the great thing about E3 is I feel like we have enough articles to write now for the next 2 months.
Yeah,
but,
we really do.
But like, I don't
know about you guys. I'm taking a fucking vacation when I get back. I need a couple days.
No, dude, I have to do like math homework when I get home.
But like, I feel really lucky, and I just feel like. It's I think probably the thing that I'm happiest with was that I felt like I took advantage of the time I had as best I could, and as one person trying to do the E3 stuff, and then I learned that we had more parade people there, which was cool. But I'm trying to work for them, for our team. I'm trying to like build us press assets that way I can help everybody out, and I think you kind of. I think my takeaway would probably now I know what it is. All right, my takeaway would probably be there's a picture of my brother and I from like on the lot at the Bloomberg set. Not on the lot. That's a. But on site.
Right.
And we're both in the chairs, and like. He and I being able to like, do some stuff around E3 and like. That was amazing, and that was so much fun. I love my brother so much, and we have this like symbiotic relationship. Like we really help each other out like a lot, and I love him, and it worked really well, and like, but yeah, I think that picture kind of sums it all up. It's just like us just sitting in front of the in the interview chairs, just like hanging out, and like. It was amazing. I love it. So, yeah, my brother's H. Westwater on Twitter. But, yeah, he's a producer for Bloomberg, and it's kind of boring business news stuff, but he's a great guy, and I don't know. I feel really lucky that he lifts me up and supports me as much as I do, and I try to not trifle with that. I try to, like, to push myself accordingly to help them out with anything they might need, and to not... I just feel like we make a team that's like, I love that. And like, just running around LA that night with him and like with some of the other Bloomberg people, just like, I feel so lucky. Like he's amazing. So, so that was it, actually. Yeah, in the end, I think that was it. And, and it wasn't just because of the connections he got me. We could fucking, we just hung out and it was great. And like, we were both busy and it was fun and it was just like, it's great. It was like, I love my brother. So, yeah, there's that. Yeah.
Right, John, what about you?
I could list so much shit.
Yeah, same with me. Like, there's been a ton, but like, is there one that just stands out to you? Just like something that like you're even thinking about right now?
God, I think it's the Jabali interview. I think it has to be that. It has to be like that closing of the gap.
Sure.
And just the fact that it was just such a perfect, like, it went off without a hitch. It's the first time I've ever interviewed someone in person, and it was done so well. Like, I remember, I mean, it's kind of weird. The thing that I remember the most out of it was as soon as we were done, Jabali, like, just stopped me and was like, dude, you sure everything went well? Because, like, he looked at the lens and he was like, it looks like it just zoomed in on me. And I was like, no. I did it. I made sure it was okay before we recorded. Like, I made sure things were fine. And he's like, oh, okay. You know, I'm just going to trust you because you're the professional. I was like, oh, shit. I was so close to being like, I'm not a professional. That was just an accident that it turned out fine. But, God, it was super nice. And then just, like, him, like, handing me that t-shirt and just being like, yeah, it's nice talking to you. Because I made up the question that I asked him, like, on the fly, and they were good questions. Like, I was just kind of amazed that I pulled it off, and like Will said, you fake it till you make it, I guess, and I faked it pretty well. So, yeah, I'm happy how that turned out. I mean, there's all those little things, like playing Fantasia I'm gonna remember walking with the Giant Bomb dudes. I'm gonna remember meeting David. I'm gonna remember waiting in line for all that bullshit. Like, all those lines that I was in. I'm gonna remember playing Smash 4 for the first time because just, like, man, grabbing that GameCube controller and playing that game and actually, like, being able to play as Mega Man in a Smash Bros. Game. Before a lot of people. Like, it's so great. And, like, being able to play Sonic Boom and say that it's hot fucking garbage.
Sonic Boom.
It's so, like, being at those press conferences, actually sitting in the audience and watching, like, this is gonna sound weird, but like that, it feels like that was a year ago already.
Yeah, it's been a long week.
It's been such a long week. Like, oh my god,
probably one of the best like I've ever had.
It was incredible. Like, okay, like not to go into too much details, but like like a lot of tough shit happened while I was here, but.
Yeah, I think both of us, like, there were some lows.
But God, the highs were so high.
Yeah.
It was so good. And you know what? Like, this is super cliche. But, like, seriously, everyone who likes Choo Choo, all that stuff, like, thank you so much for supporting us. Because, like, seriously.
It means a lot.
Yeah, like, we're trying our best. We're moving up. You know, like, I don't know where we are going to be this time next year. I don't know how things are going to change, but...
Things will probably change, but...
Things are going to change, but right now...
Oh, yeah.
Right now...
The Mike Cosmano and John Machonsky podcast team will stay for a very long time.
I want to...
Even if it's not about video games, it'll be something. Yeah,
I want to keep working with Mike into the future, most definitely. Yeah. But, like, right now, it's just... Like, just the fact that, like, enough people like how I talk about video games that I was able to come here. Like, just, it's super humbling. Like, thank you, everyone, seriously. Yeah. It's so cool. Like, thank you.
No, and you deserve that, and you didn't trifle with it.
Right, exactly.
That's it. It's like, you know, fortune favors the prepared. You gotta be, you know, don't fuck with what kind of power people give you. You know what I mean? Because, like, that means they trust you with it.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm thankful for everything.
This dude was running around. We barely saw each other that much. It's kind of funny that we all kind of, like, it's nice to come to, you know, at least for me, like, the beginning and the end, but, like, you know, we really didn't hang out as much. I mean, we did, and it was great, but another thing I think I really loved about E3 is, like, having fucking... You guys, it was great.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
Like having kind of our little small team.
Yeah, and you know what, team? We're going to do this next year.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it again next year. Hell yeah.
I'll fucking see you in a couple months.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, that's it, team.
So, I don't know. For me, a lot of E3 was spent in front of a laptop, editing away. But, like, there's a lot, like John said, like, being at the Sony press conference, that was pretty crazy. Meeting so many of my friends from just like games industry Twitter, that was so cool. Like, so many people, I couldn't possibly name them. I'm not even going to try in case I leave anybody out by accident. Just bullshitting with the joystick people, But I think for me meeting the Giant Bomb guys like my personal heroes. But like I think for me the runner up is I'm saying goodbye to like Sam from Joystick, Anthony from Joystick, and Susan from Joystick. Just like going up to them, saying goodbye because I got along with those people really well. Especially Sam, who I've been friends with for quite a bit back when he was on Guest Month. Just saying goodbye to those people, and then just everyone in the press room starts applauding because it's the end of V3, and like they're kind of celebrating themselves and each other and this crazy thing that everyone just partook in, and that was just that moment of unity. Just like it really got to me. But I think for me the standout moment was walking. Max Scoville gave me a chance for that Forza video. I asked him, and he said, "Yeah." It was not really much more than that, but I know it like I hadn't proved myself to him yet, and giving me the chance to just like be in front of camera, sight unseen, meant a lot. But like you're going to shoot that video, and on the way we get in the Microsoft booth, and I see Jeff Gershman there, who was like one of the people I look up to more than anyone else, and just I went over to him. I told him like how much like him and the site meant to me. I shook his hand, gave him the card. He said he'd be on the podcast. Someone like said, "Oh, Jeff, what, you gonna get ready for the selfie?" I snapped a quick selfie with him, and that was a lot of fun. But when like saying, I have to go do this Forza video. I'll see you around," and then doing this Forza video, and in my opinion, knocking it out of the park.
Yeah,
and then like
I watched some of it. I haven't watched everything, but
watch the thing when you get a chance.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like,
absolutely.
Like, and as when it was over, like Max and Bill, like they told me I did a really good job. The first thing, as soon as the camera stopped rolling, Bill was like, "We should fire me and just hire him instead." And I know he was like kidding, but like talking with him after about like getting some compliments, it did kind of stroke my ego, and it felt pretty good that these professional people like saw the thing I did and they liked it, and just see people on YouTube, they're saying nice things about my performance with YouTube videos.
Yeah,
like that means so much. It's kind of like confirmation that I could do this.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So I guess that was just that 1-2 punch of meeting Jeff and then doing that crazy thing. It was pretty amazing. The E3 2014 has just been fucking incredible. John and I will be back on Thursday. We recorded some video that I'll piece together into a something for you guys, and like I'll stick my phone in John's face a couple more times before we leave.
Sure.
But yeah, this time it's Thursday right now. Fuck, this time next week, John and I will be recording a new podcast with some video game conversations and the stuff that you've come to love. And we'll probably have Will on some more because I've enjoyed doing this with you.
Just let me know. I'll get on
This
Skype.
was a really good time. And then guest month starts next month. I feel confident enough to say some of the people we're looking at. We talked to Kevin Van Ord about being on the show from GameSpot. Merritt Kopas, I hope I pronounced her name right. She's got some availability that I'm looking into, and then Alex Navarro. He seems like he wants to be on the show, and that should be really, really fucking cool. And then you never know, Alex might make an appearance on another podcast.
That'd be neat.
That would be fucking great.
That's something
what I'm more excited about than having him on my podcast.
I'm gonna ask him about that because honestly, if I can talk Alex Navarro into being on Invasion Angle, I think that would be a bloody fucking mess.
That would be great. That would be great.
I haven't listened to the Power Bombcast, but I have friends that listen to the Power Bombcast, and Alex isn't really liking what's happening with wrestling right now, and like all of us are liking what's happening in wrestling right now. So there will be blood.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that. And just general blanket thank you to everyone who like let us see their game, everyone who like put up with us as we shook their hands and told them how much we loved them. Thank you to everybody. This has been one of the best experiences I've ever had, and we couldn't have done it without all the people who listen to the show and read the site and make all this possible. Thank you all very much, and we'll see you on the other side.
Namaste.
Yep. See ya.